Hey, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. I need to see if I'm talking and stuff again because I can't hear myself and it's a bit weird. But today we're going to be going through the Vectober, and this time it's the Grim Reaper. Hey Nikki, hopefully you can hear me all okay. Like I said, I can't judge whether you can hear me or not. I'll leave it till I get your reply. You can hear me okay? Yeah. Oh, hi Villa. Like I say, we're going to be going through Vectober today. This like number 17, I think it is. Grim Reaper. So we got a few entries to go through, and we're going to show them off now. If I have my pen, which I don't. How embarrassing. Wait there. Okay, now I got the pen. Right. Let's go through the entries. So, for Grim Reaper, let's go straight to Villa. This one. Hey, that's steampunk guy. Yeah, absolutely, that's steampunk guy. That is what people are gonna call me. It's like, oh, you know that artist, that Teeks, whatever, and it's like, no. And it's like, you know that steampunk guy? Yep, that's the one. Yeah, so extremely cute, this one. Old boss lady Bella doing it. Very interesting signature as well, I like that. But yeah, blowing bubbles, I thought a good take on something this meant, I mean, sort of like death or whatever. Just being cute. I'll put all these entries into the Discord on the entries section. Now I'm just gonna go through the other ones. The other ones are not Grim Reapers as such. They're other prompts from before. So we'll start off with Nikki's ghost. Just here. I love how you might not be able to see it on that screen, but like the particles actually come out of the picture. I don't know whether I can zoom in the show, but like these particles actually come over the edge, which is pretty cool. And that was for ghost apparition. Just I'm trying to read the chat from here, but like, I've got it here anyway, just in case. Just waiting for comments. I know it's a delay. Just making sure everything's still running still. I think we're streaming. We are dropping frames, so let me know what's going on. It is in the red. So we might be losing internet or something. Happy accident. Yeah, the best kind. It looks really cool actually, that like how it like sprinkles out of the picture like that. It's very cool. I call it breakout. And that is like a thing that we do as artists. It's called breakout. So it reminds me of that effect. And it's very cool. It was not sending my answer. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried because we got something like 56% dropped frames, which usually means we got internet issues. I don't know whether like to continue or not. I don't know whether you can hear me still. Let me know if everything's okay to carry on. But yeah, it's completely red. Like internet's doing something or other, I don't know. Like normally we'd be at, I don't know, 30 odd megasecond. We're at half a meg. Sounding great. I'll just carry on then. But yeah, it's being very strange this end. Not sure. Anyways, let's go to Nikki's next one. Do you like the animated overlay as well? I had to move the gear like about there because it's in my head, and then I thought, oh, I can animate at the same time. So let's go to Nikki's spooky forest one. So this one here, and if you can tell, there is little faces in the trees. It's kind of like the spooky forest as you're driving past. Very cool. Oh, I just noticed it just caught up on the screen. You love the look. Good, good. Yeah, I had to move some things around, like gears were in the way and stuff, and I was like, I could probably animate this if I wanted to, so I did. And you have like the lights all going and off and stuff. I don't know whether it's too quick or anything. I might need to sort of like, I don't know, make it longer. It's on like a loop. Still very worried about this internet. It's like 70 odd percent dropped. You love the animation. Good, good. It took a little while. I'm surprised Louise let me do this. I didn't get much chance to do my Grim Reaper, which I'll show in a sec. So that was the entries. There is another one from Nikki, but I'll show it next time. This time I'll show you what I did as the Grim Reaper. Now I made this in Nomad Sculpt, and here's just a selection of frames showing you the 3D effect of the Grim Reaper. But I will show you the full thing in Nomad Sculpt in a sec. But that was my attempt. I'm very cool. Good, good. Glad you like. I was gonna vector over it and stuff, but I just didn't get a chance. You tried to do 3D, but ran out of time. Yeah, it does take a little while to do 3D ones. But yeah, what I wanted to do was a 3D one and then sort of vector over the top, if you like, which is what I want to do as my new style. I like how you've done turn right. I was just showing you that it is 3D, and that is the advantage of making it in 3D first and then vectoring it over, because I could literally have it in that position, then that position. You know what I mean? It's like once it's done in 3D, it'd be really easy to then draw in vector. Just looking at your text now, Villa, your comment. I did not have a clue how to approach the keep. Yeah, that was interesting. So I used a cylinder and then a sphere on the top, and I literally molded it into that shape that you see there. And the to get the folds and things, I used the crease tool, but the other way around, so it was pulling it out as I drew it down. And that's how I got all the creases in there. And I don't know whether you can see on this one, but in the wood I actually put all little crease marks as like the wood texture. I don't know whether that's coming out on camera, but I did literally put all the bits of wood in there. Well, I tried to anyway. You can probably see better on this one actually. So I mean, even the knot at the top and stuff, and like this knot down here. I was trying to give it that wood effect. Highly effective, nicely. Just found a video on it this morning. Oh. Typical. Always the way. The problem that I had this week is that Louise is off this week. It was her birthday week. So my time was pretty much stuck up with Louise this week. I didn't really get a chance to do it this week. But I still had a go, as you can see. I got her a professional sort of like nail kit so she can do other people's nails. She was quite excited about that. To the point that I don't know whether it'll show up on camera or not, but she actually did sort of my nails as a practice run. And I'll show you, just take the glove off of this one, show you on this hand, if I can get it in the camera. She did like a black on this one, but we thought it was just black, but it's not, it's glittery when you zoom right into it. I'll just put this glove back on. Still strapped up. Like typical. But it is getting better and better every day. So the next thing that we're going to start doing is a Q&A session. And on the Discord and on Facebook, not that anyone used it yet, but on the Discord there's an actual Q&A section. And the idea is that you ask your question in there, and then, I don't know, someone or myself might answer it, but then we're just going to go through it on the live just to make sure everyone knows it, if you know what I mean. There's always that thing of like, oh, I didn't know that either. That's a really good point. So I'll just show you some of our questions that we've had so far. And this one is sort of like a question, but it's an actual bug of Affinity. It's from the boss lady. And she was saying about when she uses different brushes, it basically like scale with object will kick in and make it look awful when you make it bigger, etc. I'm not sure what this fault is, but I wanted to show you something that happens to me quite a lot, and it's probably happened to you in the past. I'm just going to go into shapes here. I'm just going to get a circle and draw out the circle. Now, this circle is not going to have any stroke, as you can see here. Sorry if you can hear that, that's my cat's going crazy. Yeah, so I don't know, let's make it red or something. Now, the problem is, right, if you, like, say you want to use a brush for your next stroke, you need to select the tool first, which is this one over here, the vector brush, then select the brush. But what I do sometimes is select the brush first, and I'll show you what happens when you do that. So let's go in here and just I don't know, pick one of my free ones or something. Let's choose that one. Now you can see here that it's actually added a brush stroke to our original image, and that's not scale with object. I'll show you. The scale with object is actually off. If it would have left it off, it would have been off. It's because I left it on. Yeah, so when you scale that object, that brush stroke is going to mess things up, as you can see here. And that's usually where I've messed up, because if you wanted to use that brush, let's take that stroke back off. I thought I took that off. How weird. That is off. This might be what you're on about. I might have just seen it for myself. Yeah, I'm just, like, taking that straight down. And it's not even on. I had to like redo it twice for some reason. Now it's off. But yeah, if you wanted to use the brush next, then you actually go to Vector Brush tool. Now you select the brush. See, like this one. And when you use it now it will use the brush like you want it to. See what I mean? And that's pretty much what happens to me. But I think I just found your fault that you just had. And to fix it, I just went into the colors and flicked up the stroke twice so that it like disconnected it and then disconnected it again. And that worked for some reason. Not sure why. But that is that just happened to me live. So that's like mad. So if that has answered your question, that is really cool. I'm just gonna delete these and then go to our next question. So I deleted these. So our next question, again from the boss lady. And this is a question on Nomad Sculpt. And it's about the trim tool. And basically what I'll show you now. So not in here in Nomad Sculpt. Right here. And I'll show you the Grim Reaper while we're at it. So this is what I was on about. You can just like turn it every which way you want. Very cool. So what usually happens, I'll show you now. Just make a new one. Create a new scene, yes. I always delete that original what do you call it? I forgot what they call these. A primitive, that's it. I had to look it up. And I just add another one. So let's just add another sphere there. So there we go. Now, there's a reason for that, and I should have showed you before I deleted it. Let me just go back out. Actually, I can just go back to here. So, if you... I can't zoom in. Down. But if you look at the vertices up here, it's quite high. In fact, I will just shut that down and start a new one. Will it do it? I think that's done it. So, it heard me, yeah, exactly. I'm just reading the comment. So, yeah, you can see that sphere is quite high. And if I go to the grid, the wireframing, you'll see that there's quite a lot of resolution in that sphere, the very starting sphere, which is basically too high. Now, if I delete that one, and delete, if I can find it, there we go, and add another sphere, just a normal one, you'll see that the actual, like, the meg is not even a meg yet. Now that one was like 96k. So if I look at this one's wireframe, you'll see there's a lot less resolution. And obviously that's what you need when you first start off. It's like the less resolution it's got, the better. And then you just build and build on there. Anyway, getting back to, I'm on a tangent. Getting back to our question. So, yeah, let's go to trim. So we'll validate it so we can use the tools. And we'll just go to trim. I think we can just draw the trim on it. So if I just draw a circle here, yeah, I add it on symmetry. So if I just draw a circle here, say, you can see it goes right through the shape and out the back. You actually end up with 2 holes. Now, a good way to not do this would be to put a mask on, which I'll show you now. Let me go back. So we'd go to the top view and then go to the cell mask and just select a line so we can do half of it. Whatever the white half is the bit that's going to get masked. So we'll do that half. Now coming back to the front view and going into our trim tool again now, and wherever it is, trim, and we'll draw that same circle. Oh, no, we won't. We'll draw that same circle, and it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? That's really strange. Trim tool. I have no idea why that's done that. That should have gone back to where the mask is. Again, live on camera. Things going wrong. Always the way. You go back and try that again. So let's just go to trim tool. We got the mask on. And we just put a hole here. Why is that doing that? I'm probably doing something really stupid. I'm trying to look around, see if something. So let me just try that again without the mask. So we'll just clear that mask. Go back to the trim tool and we'll put another circle on about here. Now that goes right through. I'm really confused as to why. Let me try putting the mask on again. Let's just take half there. See this half. Go back to our front view. And go to trim. We'll try putting our hole again. And it doesn't work. Very strange. It looks like the depth's changed. It does. But I don't know how. I wonder if it's because the legacy's on. So I wonder if Boolean. Let's try Boolean. So we still got our mask on. And that is what I was going to show you, is that the mask doesn't even like stop what it should do. You just put a circle and it just cuts right through the mask. And then to stop that happening, I was going to say go to legacy. And then you can do that and it won't go through. But why is it only taking that a little bit? Let me try going on the same spot again. Again. Just not doing it. So we got our mask. Just going to try one of these other mazes, see if we get it done. So let's go none. Try that. That is pretty much done what I wanted to do. So what that's done is the sphere is actually really thin. I don't know whether I can show it, but yeah, you can sort of see that. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, let's put the hole there, and then you're looking inside the sphere all the way around. So that's kind of what we wanted, but we wanted a bit of thickness to it. I'm confused now. Let me try the other one, which is fill. So we still got our mask. I'm just going to cut another hole now. No, because that is doing the same. Strange. Really odd. So I was going to show you that legacy is the way to cure it, but it doesn't seem to be at the moment. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening. Very strange. Quality resolution will be lost. I wonder if it's got to have more res on it. I don't know why. And let's try that. So we'll get our default sphere, and we're gonna add some resolution. So we'll just subdivide it 4 times, and that'll give it plenty of resolution, as you can see here. And we're gonna try that same trick again. So top, use the mask and the line. We'll have half of it like this. You can see that that line is much more straight now, and that's because of that resolution. So now I'm going to try trim. Yeah, we want legacy. Or was the no? I was going to say it's thinking about it, but yeah, it's not. It's like it's taking off a little chunk or something. Like you've done that. It's very strange. I'll have to look online on the forums and find out what is going on. Have you tried Nomad yet? I don't think she can because it's an iPad only thing. And I don't think... No, you have got an iPad, haven't you, Nikki? I don't remember. So that is... Oh, you haven't got... Yeah, I thought that was the way it was. So you haven't got the iPad, which is why you haven't tried the Nomad yet. Yeah, you haven't got the iPad. I thought that was the case. There was something. However, I know from the person who makes Nomad that they're going to make it a PC version. So hopefully. Have we still got issues? Yeah, we have. We've still got dropping frames. Very strange. Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that, but I'll have to come back to you on that one because I don't know how to get up. Very odd. Anyways, so that was that question. Let's get back into Affinity. So that was the only 2 questions. Hopefully we'll get more next time. We'll go back to the Vectober. So the next time that we do this will be the graveyard, which is going to be really cool, I reckon. Can't wait to see your graveyards. I don't think I have a need to learn it right now, but I do like the designs, quite realistic. Yeah, it's one of these things where I think I would use it just for turning it and learning how to draw it when you've turned it. You know what I mean? That was my thing on it. It's like, oh yeah, that's how you draw the side view or 3/4 view of this same object. I always find why it's not working. That's fair play though, because we need to know why that was happening. Anyways, what I was trying to show you was the fact that if it's not listening to your mask, like if it's eating straight through it, like you just seen, then Legacy usually solves that. But it's just not today, for some reason. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have to call it because, like I say, it's her birthday week as such, and I'm all for happy wife, happy life, and all that. Oh yeah, it's good for lighting and shadows as well. Good point, Bella. Yeah, so you can see exactly where the lights and the shadows would fall in a real situation, like whichever way it's ranked. So that's another good thing that it's for. Yeah, you need to be in the good way, exactly. Like happy wife, happy life, and all that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Thanks for coming, and I will see you on the graveyard one.